Hey there, this is Holly's Rockin' Recipes, and I'm Holly, and thanks for checking me out. So today I'm going to be making my fancy Oreo pot de creme. This is such a delicious, rich dessert. It sort of tastes like a chocolate mousse, but of course I'm going to make it even better with some Oreos crushed on top. And it's great for entertaining because it's served in individual portions. It's probably the easiest dessert I have ever put together, and it's just mixed up in the blender and it sets up in the fridge. It's so easy. The other great thing about it is there's so few ingredients. So I'm just going to go ahead and make it as I'm telling you what goes in it because it's so easy. So obviously, like I said, it all gets mixed up in the blender, and the first thing that we're going to put in is 12 ounces of melted chocolate chips. Actually, I just put them in the microwave for about a minute and it just softens them up. So semi-sweet chocolate chips, and they're nice and soft, and they're going to go in here. This gets made up so quick too. So we have our soft chocolate chips in there. Move that over there. Next thing that goes in is 1 teaspoon of vanilla. The next thing is just a pinch of salt goes in. And next thing, 4 eggs. So I'm just going to put all 4 eggs in there together. And I'm just going to start this up and give it a mix. This is the initial mix because I'm going to be putting one more thing into it. And I've got it on low. Just get it going here. Now the next thing I'm going to be putting in is 8 ounces of hot chocolate milk, or you can use hot chocolate, but it has to be steaming hot. Now I can't pour it in all at once or it's going to make our eggs scrambled eggs instead of just setting them up. So I'm going to drizzle this in slowly. And now that that's all mixed up, that's it. That's all there is to it. So the only thing you have to decide now is what you're going to serve it in. So I have 3.5-inch ramekins, and this recipe will fill 4 of these 3.5-inch ramekins, so it serves 4 people. You can also use a coffee mug, but since I am making fancy Oreo pot de creme, I'm going to be using a wine glass. So I'm just going to pour it in a wine glass. And this is so rich, you don't need a lot of it. So I'm going to stop right about there because that would be one of our 4 portions. And I already have one all made up and set up. After this point, it goes in the fridge for about 3 to 4 hours to set up. And that's the hardest part about this recipe, is waiting for it to get done. And that's it. It's that simple. So I have one here made up, and I'm just going to sprinkle some Oreos on top, and a little dollop of whipped cream. And this is so pretty too. It's so great for entertaining. And it's so rich. I gotta have a taste. Ooh, I've gotta take a bite now. That is so rich. You've gotta try this. So easy. Fancy Oreo pot de creme. Now this makes me want to dance.